Well, Christian, you've been in the modular business for a couple of years now, and I think it's easy to say it could be easy to be discouraged about the modular business. We've had a couple of high profile exits from the industry in the last year, material shortages, labor shortages. What do you see not only for Rise Modular, but for the commercial modular industry in the next 3 to 5 years? Are we headed for a bright future, or are things going to continue to slog along?
Great question, and I'm obviously biased, but I believe there's a very bright future ahead for modular, not only in the near term in terms of a couple years, but also long term. Part of the reason I got into this business is macroeconomic trends. Labor availability is continuing to decrease in construction and other industries, and we have to innovate. Construction costs continue to go up, labor continues to go down, and so we need to find new ways to build. So fundamentally, from a macroeconomic standpoint, it has to change. In offsite construction and volumetric modular specifically, it has a very bright future and is going to make up a much larger percentage of construction going forward. I do think there's certainly been some high profile cases of companies not succeeding in the space, and while that may be discouraging to some, I think there's lessons to be learned, and we at Rise are staying very focused on what we do, which is multifamily and hospitality. There are many businesses that try to do a lot of different things, whether it's oil and gas, man camp type product, single family homes, ADUs, hospital and classroom, structures, temporary buildings. We are focused exclusively on multifamily and hospitality projects, and I think that focus is important to really build that capability and be good at what we're doing before we were to tackle more segments. And so I'm very bullish and optimistic for the outlook of both what we're doing and offsite construction and volumetric modular.
Are there one or two things, Christian, that you think the industry needs to do and focus on to have that bright future be ahead of us?
Yeah, good question. I think that, as I mentioned, I think focus, it's very difficult to, be good at a lot of different products while it's still construction, building single family homes and ADUs, in oil and gas man camps, classrooms, is fundamentally different than building, multifamily and hospitality buildings. So I think you're going to see, businesses increasingly focus on one area, and I think you're going to see consolidation in the industry.
Well, thank you, Christian. And I want to thank everyone who joined us today. We hope that we brought you some insights into why developers and builders might want to take a harder look at commercial modular construction as you move forward to figure out how you get projects done efficiently, cost effectively in years to come. So thank you.